What is going on, everyone? Matt with Pressure Pro Power Washing. Today we have a car wash / detail video. I'm just going to briefly go over my setup and why I use and have what I use. So we'll start on this side and work our way over. So a lot of you, if you know about car washing, you may have heard of the 2-bucket method, but I like to use 3 buckets. One for wheels and tires, because I will show you here in a second. This is the rinse, the dirty bucket's got a dirt catcher down there at the bottom, and then that's the wash and clean with a little bit of soap in it. I have my foam cannon over here. That's what is mainly going to suds up and foam up the vehicle, and that is connected to my Greenworks 1700 PSI pressure washer. Electric, by the way, and plenty of power for washing vehicles, trust me. Little Chemical Guys atomizer right here, just pump and spray like so. Great for getting I guess tight kind of areas where you don't want to get a lot of overspray, door jams if you're trying to clean the engine bay, stuff like that. Over here have 20-volt lithium DeWalt. I will kind of explain. If you don't really know, I will show why I have a drill out here and a blower. And obviously, I think I have a shop vac to vacuum out, but I will show and explain these in a minute. And then we'll go back here. I have just all my drying towels, many different kinds for many different purposes. This kind right here is for windows. This is a microfiber. I like to use this on wheels, stuff like that, door jams. This is my main drying towel right here. And then these are just some really nice high quality finishing towels. And then just some other microfibers that I like to use for interior. And then just some extras right here. Here we have the hookups and attachments for the Greenworks pressure washer. This is the main, I guess you could say, the main gun part of it. This is the attachment so that you can put on the turbo nozzle or the 40 degree. And then obviously the hose for it. This is the foam cannon that comes with it. I think it does a pretty decent job. I might look into getting another one though that possibly creates a little bit more foam or suds. This does a good job, but it is still quite liquidy. And then just in here, kind of some of the products I use. I like Chemical Guys, if you can't figure that out already. Interior, leather, and then just a quick detail for the outside. All the brushes right here, and then more attachments here to go along with the drill over there. All kinds of different attachments for doing floor mats and carpets and stuff like that. And then detail brushes over here. And then McGuire's and Chemical Guys is pretty much the only stuff I use. And then that's just quick interior detailer and protectant, stuff like that. These here is what I like to use for wheels and tires. And also this mitt right here, that's perfect because I can just put my hand right in it and just contour to any, it doesn't matter at all, just contour to any wheel. You might be asking kind of what I have this out here for. Well, I like to work smarter, not harder. I like to put the floor mats up here one at a time. You'll see I space them out just as they are in the vehicle, front left, front right, back left, back right. And then I one at a time put them up here so that I'm not down, bending over, working on my knees. Just work smarter, not harder. And also, it's nice to have everything laid out right in front of you so that it's right here, exactly what you need. I have the extension cord right there, hose right there, and then also right here for the DeWalt vacuum. You have to be careful when you're using electric power washers. You need to make sure that if you're using an extension cord, what I mean by that is if you're not plugged directly into the wall, you just have to make sure that your extension cord can handle what this needs to draw to run. That's why I'm not using this right here. This is only for the DeWalt vacuum, and then this is for the power washer. So this right here is the vehicle that we will be cleaning today. It is my personal vehicle, and at first glance it may look all right, it may look nice and shiny, but here in a second when I get closer to it, you will see all the dirt and grime, road debris and things like that that have built up on it over this past week. It has rained pretty much every single day here. And I'll go ahead and try and get a little bit close up, and you can just start to see all the sediment. And if you were not to use a 2-bucket method, if you were just to start wiping away on this, you would be rubbing all of this sediment into your clear coat and just scratching up the paint. And the front is pretty bad, and I will show you the side as well over here. I mean, look at this. All of this is sediment, you know, debris kicking up from the road. It's wet and it gets all over the vehicle, and it goes all the way down the side here, all the way down. And this is what I was talking about. This is why I love to use a completely different bucket for wheels and tires. It gets, at first glance, it may not look too bad. It looks nice and shiny, but if you get a little bit closer and you just try to rub away, like, look at all of that. Look at all of that brake dust and just stuff built up and caked up. If you were to use your same bucket that you were using on your vehicle for your wheels and tires, you would get all of this, look at that. You would get all of that in your nice clean wash bucket in your mitt, and then you would be spreading it around on your paint. So I like to start on the inside, work within, and then go to the outside. So first thing we will do is pull out the floor mats, vacuum those off over here on top of a little platform. That way, like I said earlier, I'm not down on the ground on my knees bending over. It's just right up here. And then I will also show, while I do that, why I use the drill with that attachment in conjunction with the vacuum. why I like to kind of, I guess you could say, pre-treat, spray the door jambs beforehand, before I do the rinse on the outside and then the wash. This is inside the door jamb right here. This looks just like the outside of the vehicle. So if you were not to kind of, I guess, pre-treat this, go ahead and start to suds it up, you know, to try and lift this sediment and dirt away. When you come back in here afterwards, when you go to wipe it down and clean it off, this stuff is still gonna be here. So if you, beforehand, just really quickly, carefully spray it down. Let the soap start to do the work. And it'll make it so much easier once you spray the car down, that when you start to spray with the power washer into the creases here of the door like this, you will have already kind of pre-treated that, and you can already, you know, you can see it's kind of oozing out a little bit, but it's just, go ahead, let the soap do its work. Alrighty everyone, so I just got finished up, as you saw, doing the wheels, tires, and then I went back inside and cleaned the door jambs. I left the other side open so that I can show you exactly why. I kind of pre-treated them earlier with the atomizer sprayer. Made it so much easier to just go back when I was done, open the doors, wipe them down, done. You can see, as you remember I showed you earlier, we had tons of water spots on there. Had tons of water spots, road debris. Like I said, it had rained all week, so I mean, it was filthy. But now it's a mirror finish pretty much. Besides the slight orange peel, sorry, there was a vehicle that drove by. Besides the slight orange peel, which I can fix, no problem, with some slight buffing. All that road debris, all those water spots, gone. Wheels and tires, nice and cleaned. I used a degreaser, so took off the old tire shine. That's why I use a soap that is a degreaser, and I will show you that in a second here. It's just the more highly concentrated that you make, sorry, there's another vehicle. The more highly concentrated that you make the solution with the soap that I use, it's a stronger degreaser. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. But as you can see, I mean, these are the same spots that I was rubbing earlier with all the brake dust and everything. Absolutely nothing on my fingers at all. And yeah, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like what you see, dislike it. Tell me why, though, down in the comment section so that I can improve myself and my company and this channel going forward. As you can see, the floor mats. That's why I love to do the little trick with the drill. Just get up all the debris pretty much, and you can just go right back through with the vacuum, make those nice sweet vacuum lines. And then door jambs, perfect. Looks just like the outside of the vehicle. So again, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like, and yeah, hope to see you guys back.